across the borderline. I traded my soul for a rusted dime. There's a bounty on my head and blood on my coat, and a dry bitter dust in the back of my throat. I left my brother lying in the mud over a poker game that ended in blood. He drew a little slow and I drew too fast. Now every single breath feels like my last. The sheriff's got a posse riding through the night, and I'm too tired to run, too broken to fight. The mountains look jagged like a broken jaw. I've lived my whole life outside of the law. Got a picture of a woman I used to know before the whiskey took hold and laid me low. She's probably married to a better man by now, while I wipe the cold sweat off my dying brow. Coming up and painting the sky. A beautiful morning for a man to die. I'll sit on this rock and wait for the sound of the horse's hooves beating on the frozen ground. I'll check my cylinder, make sure it's tight, and close my eyes against the morning light. The wind blows cold across the borderline. I traded my soul for a rusted dime. There's a bounty on my head and blood on my coat, and a dry bitter dust in the back of my throat. Strikes, the thunder rolls, the devil comes to claim the souls. No badge of tin, no wall of stone can save the king upon his throne. The sky went black, the river dry, the guilty shook, the cowards tried. We marched across the barren plains with rusted boots and broken chains. The choir wept, the steeple fell. We brought the fire straight from hell. The sheriff stood with shaking hands as shadows covered up the lands. We didn't speak, we didn't pray, we washed the sins of man away. 100 men with hollow eyes beneath the bleeding crimson skies. ashes pave the street, the silent end of their defeat. The march goes on, the legend stays of vengeance in the final days. No grave is dug, no name is read, just heavy boots upon the dead. The king upon his throne. The iron rings across a barren plain. We march through the fire and the driving rain. No rich man's gold, no corrupt decree can stop the judgment of the hangman's tree. They built a kingdom on the poor man's back. They laid their rails upon a bloody track. But every debt is written in the stone, and every king will bleed upon his throne. We gathered up the hammers and the chains to wash the poison from the valley's veins. The Baron locked his heavy iron door. He heard the boots upon the canyon floor. 100 men with nothing left to lose, and hands calloused from the hangman's noose. We strike the match and watch the timber burn. The wheel of justice finally starts to turn. Smoke is rising toward the morning sun. A brutal harvest, but the work is done. The bodies swing beneath the blackened sky, where the crows and the vultures start to fly. We turn our backs upon the ruined town and let the ashes softly settle down. Stop the judgment of the hangman's tree. The sun goes down on the razor wire. The canyon burns with a desperate fire. I took the gold and I crossed the line. Now the devil's dogs are right big. at the break of dawn, but the lawmen had their rifles drawn. My partner fell with a heavy sound, and his blood ran black on the dusty ground. I spurred my horse and I rode away to live and fight for another day. Till the heart gave out. Now I hear the posse's distant shout. I got 2 rounds in the cylinder and a pocket watch that belongs to her. I'll make my stand where the river dries, with the canyon dust in my tired eyes. Hear the boots on the rocky trail. There ain't no judge and there ain't no jail. I drop my coat and I raise my gun for a final shot in the fading sun. A heavy price for a life of sin, where the righteous end and the dead begin. Fire. I took the gold and I crossed the line. Now the devil's dogs are right behind. The crimson trail is burning bright. We ride into the pitch black night. The sheriff hides behind his door, but we will settle up the score. They set a trap at Devil's Creek. They thought the rebel boys were weak. We heard the rifles in the trees and brought the posse to their knees. The water turned a muddy red, with half the county lying dead. The flames are rising to the sky. We watch the crooked city die.
The ravens circle in the smoke to finish off the final stroke. We turn our horses to the west and leave the ashes for the rest.